Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to tonight's call. I am Michelle Rogers. For those of you who don't know me, I am a high school science teacher by trade. I've got a science degree and an education degree, and now I inspire people to live as healthy as they can, but keeping it real. And I am so excited to be hosting tonight's call. It's just an absolute honor, and I have such a passion for helping people with their nutrition because I get it. Like, I know how it is to want to do your best for your family, to be trying to do your best for the family, and also the crunch of life, like busyness and everything else. So I'm really, really excited to be here sharing with you guys what Juice Plus is. And I'm just going to go ahead and share some videos tonight. We're going to share some stories, and we should be in and out of this in 30 minutes. And I just want to take a minute to thank everybody for giving us a little bit of your time. It's really, really important that you're here, that you are taking the time out to either support somebody or just be here to find out the information. Maybe you're excited to learn a little bit about the products, and we're happy to give you that as well. So let me start with, I'm just gonna play a short little video that explains to everybody what Juice Plus is, and then I'll give you my 2 cents and a little bit about my story. So let me share my screen.
When it comes to our health, diet is at the center of everything. And fruits and vegetables need to be at the center of our diets. I'm here today to tell you more about Juice Plus, whole food-based fruit and vegetable capsules that have given thousands of people a jump start to better diets and better health. We all know we need to eat lots of fruits and vegetables, half our plate at every meal, and we need to eat a wide variety too. But for most of us, even on our very best days, it's hard to do that. And that's where Juice Plus comes in. Juice Plus is whole food nutrition from 20 fruits and vegetables, 30 if you count the berry blend, that bridges the gap between what we should eat and what we actually do eat every day. I say whole food because it is food, concentrated to deliver a powerful nutritional punch in a few small capsules. We harvest the produce at just the right time to ensure the nutrition is at its peak. Freeze the produce to lock in that nutrition, and then, well, sort of pulverize everything, peels and all, into a pulp to unlock that nutrition and concentrate it. The peel is really important because, let's take an orange for example. There's more vitamin C gram for gram in the peel than in the fruit itself. And if you're like me, you don't usually eat the peel. We dry that pulverized pulp, peels and all, at carefully controlled temperatures to protect the nutrients from damage. Then, blend it into Juice Plus fruit, vegetable, and berry powders, delivered to you in plant-based capsules or chewables. And we do all of this at state-of-the-art freezing, drying, blending, and manufacturing facilities. Juice Plus checks all the boxes. It's 100% plant-based and 100% vegan, even the capsules themselves. It's made entirely from non-GMO ingredients, it's gluten-free, and it's third-party NSF certified, independently confirming that what's on the label is really in the product. Juice Plus is supported by over 20 years of independent clinical research, conducted at prestigious hospitals and universities around the world, showing the benefits of Juice Plus on heart health, lung health, obesity, the immune system, even our DNA. There have been more than 35 studies and counting on Juice Plus, published in leading medical and scientific journals, making it easily the most researched branded nutritional product ever. And get this, if you're a parent or a grandparent or even an aunt or uncle, you can get Juice Plus free for a child by enrolling in our special program for families. This is our way to get Juice Plus into the hands of more families and encourage healthier eating habits for the next generation. Juice Plus also offers other whole food-based products that help you jumpstart and maintain a healthier lifestyle. Juice Plus complete shake mixes make it easy to replace unhealthy calories with a healthy shake or a smoothie. Mix with other healthful ingredients to start your day, or enjoy at lunch, or as an afternoon pick-me-up. Complete is rich in plant-based sources of protein and fiber and contains an entire range of whole food-based ingredients, different from those in Juice Plus capsules or chewables. And Juice Plus Complete bars are another tasty way to replace unhealthy calories with healthier ones. Juice Plus Omega Blend offers a unique whole food blend of 5 different omega fatty acids, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. What also makes Juice Plus Omega Blend so unique is it's a 100% plant-based omega product. We bypass the middle fish and go straight to the fish's source, the algae. And last but not least, there's Tower Garden by Juice Plus, a vertical aeroponic home-growing system that lets you grow your own fresh fruits and vegetables year-round, indoors or out. We're proud that our Juice Plus products have been that one simple change that's helped jumpstart thousands of people to better diets and better health. We bet they can do the same for you.
Isn't that amazing? I absolutely love our products. Like, it's just whole food in a capsule or chewable. I love that the video mentioned the free child health study. So I'll just a little bit of background about me. You would think that I would have watched a video like that and been like, oh my goodness, sign me up. But I actually was one of the world's biggest skeptics. So I think because of my science background, naturally my brain is wired to just think, well, I'm going to eat it the real way. Like, I don't want to side or what's the word I'm looking for? Shortcut, or, you know, that I eat really well. And I said no to this product for a whole year. And it wasn't until my son Lincoln was struggling with his tonsil infections so severely that we were landing in the emergency room every 2 months. So it was a 60-day clear spot in our health, and then back into the emergency room. We would be on strong antibiotics, Advil, Tylenol every 3 to 4 hours to control his fever. And as a result, not only were the infections becoming more and more frequent, but his behavior and his attention span were not good. And as a teacher, I was recognizing the signs already with my 4-year-old and becoming quite concerned. So my gut told me, I'm going to get these tonsils removed. And that's when my friend Sandy came at me with like Care Bear stare, you know, with a little bit more intention and a little bit more love, and just was like, Michelle, you know that I care about Lincoln, right? And I honestly looked right at her and I said, are you going to talk to me about Juice Plus again? Can you imagine? Like, poor Sandy. So if there's any skeptics on the call tonight, I can totally relate to you. I honestly thought that our issues with my son's tonsils were nothing to do with our nutrition because we were really good eaters. And then I realized, just through trial and error, I decided to give the product a try. And within 2 weeks, my son was no longer needing medical intervention when he got a tonsil infection. So we've been on the product for 7 years, going on 8 years now. And Lincoln has never needed antibiotics for his throat. His behavior and his attention span completely normalized. And I was blown away, but I was also so confused. Like, why wasn't our diet doing this? And so I had the chance to speak with a doctor. And what he told me was very simple. He's like, Michelle, if you were able to vine ripen and grow your produce until it was ready to fall off the plant, just like a garden all year long, then you would be getting the nutrition you needed. But because you're eating from the grocery store, that stuff is picked up to 2 weeks early. And most of the nutrition goes into the plant in its last 48 hours of growing. And that was like a light bulb moment for me. I'm a farm girl. I grew up with a huge garden, and I know the difference between taste and color and smell of a garden tomato versus a grocery store tomato. It made total sense. He also said, I'm willing to bet you're not eating the skins and the peels and the pits and the seeds. And that was totally true. Like, I've never eaten an orange peel in my life. I tried some after that just to see what it's like. It's very bitter, but in the orange peel resides 80% of its vitamin C. I don't eat that, but it goes into Juice Plus. And the last thing that makes Juice Plus so powerful is the fact that it's 30 different raw vine ripened fruits and vegetables that are working in synergy together every single day in your bloodstream. He's like, you sound like a great eater, but I'm willing to bet you have your favorites. And when I thought about it, I'm like, oh yeah, like totally. I always told people that my kids would eat Brussels sprouts, but you guys, it was like twice a year, like at Christmas dinner or something like that. And it wasn't on a regular basis that I was getting any sort of variety into them. Mostly they were eating cherry tomatoes and cucumbers and things like that. So when I finally gave into this product and saw the results, and that doctor spoke to me about why these 3 things that made Juice Plus so powerful, then I finally gave in and I was like, okay, that makes sense to me. Everybody needs to know about this product. I started getting goosebumps on my arms thinking about like my mom, my dad, and everything sort of switched for me. And it was a product that I could feel good as a high school science teacher to get behind. The research is so rock solid. It's done on human beings eating Juice Plus, and it's just such a powerful product. Aside from the Juice Plus capsules and chewables, you guys probably saw in that video that we have Complete Protein. So that is a plant-based vegan protein mix. And with the shakes and the capsules, we have a program called Shred 10. We're actually running one right now. I'm on day 2 of my shred. And what this shred does is it eliminates the bad things from your diet for 10 days. And it's not a diet. What it actually does is it resets your microbiome. So you actually starve out the bad bacteria that are causing you to crave sugar, salt, fat, processed food, beer, all the things that you crave and you can't stop craving. That's because your gut is in charge of your brain. It will hijack your brain and just override you, and eventually your cravings win. With the Shred 10, what we actually see is we repopulate the really good side of the microbiome, the side of the microbiome that craves plants. And that side of the microbiome then takes over your cravings. So for me, these 10-day resets are not a diet, but they just reprogram my gut, which reprograms what I'm eating for the long term. I do about 3 of them every year. You can do 1 per month. A lot of people do, and it's totally up to you. And that program is free, along with all the recipes and the guidelines and a Facebook support group to you if you order the Juice Plus products. So that is awesome. And then the Tower Garden, as you guys saw, the Tower Garden is new to my heart. It's been around for a long time, but I ordered a Tower Garden home this year and I got it up and running in January. And due to what's going on in the world right now, I have never felt more empowered growing my own food inside my little pantry. Like, I just wheeled it into a corner. The grow lights cost $7.20 per month to run. And I feel like I'm just printing cash in that pantry, honestly. It's just like, it grows us a salad every single night. We used to spend $5 per bag of salad. This thing is honestly paying for itself and then some. So you pay in monthly installments for the Tower Garden for 12 months, or you can pay in full if you'd like. But in 12 months, if you choose installments, you then own it. It's yours. And everybody calls it like printing money. It honestly is. Food is money right now, especially. And it's just so nice to know that nobody has touched our food and that our produce is fresh and it's grown without chemical, and that we can just cut it right off of it and throw it into a salad bowl and enjoy that fresh, raw nutrition. So I think, as you can see, like, the Juice Plus company is passionate about inspiring healthy living around the world. And it does that by helping families and helping people get more raw food nutrition into their bodies. So with that, I actually wanted to ask our guest tonight, Amanda, to share her story with us in what she's noticed with being on the Juice Plus products.
Hi, everybody. Thank you, Michelle. So Michelle actually asked me to come on and talk a little bit about my experience, which I'm more than happy to share with you guys. I'm 35 years old. I'm a mom. My daughter is 5, and you guys saw my other daughter. She's a fur baby, my Boston Terrier. So Anya's 5, my daughter, and she, I had preeclampsia. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's basically, it's a really rare condition, but I had it extra rare, where it only happens in 1 out of 100 women. So you retain water. It's more of like a cardiac thing, and it's actually quite fatal to moms. There's different degrees of it, but it's very scary to go through. Maybe some of you guys who are moms, or if you guys know some moms that like maybe they've gone through that too. I know it's really rare, but it does definitely happen. Anyways, so I ended up 4 years ago. My friend Paige is on here too. So Paige Wheeler, she's actually the reason why I started Juice Plus 4 years ago. But don't get me wrong, I haven't been on it for 4 years. I tried it 4 years ago, and basically I also have an autoimmune disorder, and it's psoriasis. You guys probably know what that is too. Maybe some of you guys have that. But it's basically just where the skin cells are actually sped up. So you always have like, it's not like, I don't know how to explain it. It's, I don't know. Does anybody know what psoriasis is? Okay. I just want to know how many people I have to explain it to. Just kidding. People think it's like eczema, but it's not. It's basically just your body is attacking your skin cells, and confusing them and making it your skin thinks that it needs to regenerate the skin cells all the time instead of what the normal rate is, right? So Michelle is showing a photograph here of it. So I'll get you, Michelle, to go to the hand picture. So the top picture was what my hands looked like when my daughter was, I want to say, about 8 months old. So because I had preeclampsia, because basically I was not healthy at all. My hormones were crazy. I wasn't getting any nutrition, like whatever, like Michelle was saying, like whatever I was eating, it definitely wasn't enough, especially because I had gone through this really rare condition, and it's basically depleted my body of like everything. It was very, very bad time. I do have psoriasis, but it was never on my hands before. So you can see here, like this picture, the top one was actually when it was like in the healing stages. And I had actually sent that picture to my friend Paige, because, you know, I was telling her, I'm like, my hands, like, I was crying. I was crying every day, because when it was at its worst, you guys can see how it's split there, and you know, it was bad. Like I couldn't even pick my daughter up some days. Like I had to pick her up like this, or like it was really weird, because if I went like this or even moved my fingers, they would just like crack open and start bleeding. You know, I was wearing gloves, you know, and especially being a new mom, it was devastating. You know, I was just like, what? I didn't even know what I was doing. And it was very painful. So I told my friend Paige, and she told me about Juice Plus, and I ended up taking Juice Plus. And the bottom picture is my hands actually 2 months later. So that being said, I was a new mom. I was healing. It took me probably like 1.5 years, almost 2 years to completely heal from all of the things that had gone wrong in my body because of this really rare condition. So I wasn't really focused on this one incident per se. Okay, so I was just like, I wasn't even thinking about Juice Plus. You know, I was just like, okay, whatever. It just kind of fizzled out. So Michelle, you can show the middle picture there is actually in December. So I actually had another flare up. I've had psoriasis since I was 19, but it's never been this bad, like ever. And so this was in December. And I had talked to Paige, and I told her, I said, like, I'm in so much pain. I'm like crying, you know, like I called her, we were talking on the phone, and I was just like, I'm so sad. Like, I'm just upset. But I was always talking about it. I was like, you know, she'd be like, how are you? Yeah, but this, and you know, like it hurts. So as you can see, it looks very mad. And I lived like that for a very long time. And it was basically like that all the time. I don't know, in December it decided to get really bad. And so I ended up going on Juice Plus again because, again, Paige told me, like, what she asked me this one question. She said, what did you do last time? So I had to dig back because that was 4 years ago and go like, what did I do? You know, like, and she was like, you were on Juice Plus. And I was like, oh yeah. So then I started taking it again. And then so 2 months later, Michelle, you can show that other picture, that this is what my skin looks like now. So, you know, I think that like I'm never going to not be on Juice Plus. So when, you know, Michelle was talking about her story about like with her son and all of the health benefits, I am telling you, like, from like my experience and so much, like, I'm being so like, I don't want to get emotional about it, but you guys, like, this has changed my life. Like, I I haven't worn like shirts like this for like my entire life, basically. So it's amazing for skin conditions. That's what I can speak to, right? And I don't have it on my legs anymore. Like, I don't wear shorts. I do now. I wear shorts all day today. You know, my life has improved because I don't have to be in pain anymore. And I don't have to like hide my body. And for me, that's, you know, I have everything to gain and nothing to lose, and you can't put a price on that. So I wanted to share that with you guys because this is real. This happens to so many people, and I want to help people to know that your health is worth, it's priceless. You can't put a price tag on your health. And you know, it's just, if you're even interested in trying it, or if you have an illness, or if you have a condition, you have nothing to lose, right? So try it, please try it. Yeah, it's changed my life. I don't really know what I would do without it. So Paige, I love you.
I love your story so
Yeah.
much, Amanda. Thank you so much for sharing. It's profound to me. I've been doing this for 8 years, and it never gets any less shocking when I see transformations of what nutrition can do in the body. And again, like, the research is there showing that it supports healthy immune function. So it calms down the B cells in people who are struggling with an autoimmune disease, and it calms down the inflammation inside the body. So that research and evidence is there, but the stories really like put a face to it and humanize, you know, the power and potential of this product. So thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, thanks for listening, guys.
Okay, and then Carson offered to share tonight too a little bit about her Juice Plus journey.
Okay, Amanda, I think every single person on this Zoom was like beaming and smiling when you're like, look at my arms. I've never been able to wear a shirt like this in so long. Like, that just gives me goosebumps. How special is that? So, thank you so much for sharing. That was like, gosh, that just put me in such a good mood and just like brought me right back to exactly why we are doing this and why we share the product. So, thank you so much for that. Um, so, my Juice Plus journey is a little bit different. I kind of stumbled upon it, not really on purpose. So I was in college and I was living like the college lifestyle and was really unhealthy. And I use this example, and I'm not exaggerating when I say some days the only vegetable I would get was like lettuce on my burger. And I'm not joking, you guys. That was serious. So obviously when you are up all night and just eating bad and not really fueling your body with everything it was used to being fueled with, I like hit me like a brick wall. I was so run down. I was constantly getting every single dorm cold that you could possibly think of. And I would wake up, go to class, come home, have a nap, go to class, have a nap, go out at night. And it was kind of like turning into a little bit of a vicious cycle. And it made me not feel like me anymore. I was moody, and I don't know, I just didn't feel that light, or like that. It felt like there was a little bit like a blanket covering me, if you guys have ever felt that before. And so I was complaining to my friend about it for a while, and she's like, "Oh, my sisters and I have been trying this and maybe you should try it and I think it'd be good for you. And all it is, it's fruits and vegetables. And I was like, stop. Stop right there. There is no way this is gonna help me. Like, I ate a banana today, thank you. I think I'm good. And she was like, Carson, no, like, just give it a shot, blah, blah, blah. And I was still very hesitant. And so she's like, here's some research, take a look at it, and then we can talk about it later. And so I was like so set in my ways that this wasn't going to help, but yet I had like that little bit of curiosity. So I spent a week just like searching and searching and searching through Team Synergy and trying to figure out what this magic pill was. And I got to the bottom of it, and all it was fruits and vegetables. So I went back to her with my tail tucked between my leg, and I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And so I tried it, and 2 weeks later, no word of a lie, I felt really, really good. I did detox. There was a lot of stuff that had to come out, but I felt like that, like I felt like me, and I didn't feel like that for a really, really long time. So I was so thankful for her for sharing that with me. And then I carried throughout my last year of college taking it. My first job going to the workplace, everything. And I just felt awesome. And then we found out that we were expecting our first child. And I didn't know what to do. So I was taking prenatals and just went to Walmart and was like, I'm pregnant. Somebody get me some pills, sort of thing. Like, I think I Googled it. And I took these pills home and started taking them. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I was feeling so sick. And I'd have to take them at night so then I wouldn't get sick and wouldn't notice it because I'd be sleeping. I'm like, this is not right. Like, this seems, why am I sick from these pills? Like, I'm not sick from the baby, I'm sick from these pills. And so I talked to a pharmacist on our team actually, and she explained that, everything that I was getting in my prenatals, my folic acids, my everything from that multivitamin, I was getting in Juice Plus just in a way that my body actually recognized it. So it really hit home with me that way. But of course, it being my first kid, I was like, well, I want everything to be right. And I'm nervous and I don't want to mess this up. So I remember I went to my OBGYN and I walked in there with my capsules and I was like so scared that she was going to shut me down and tell me that what I'm doing is wrong and I need to stick to what the books are and blah, 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 blah. So I walked in there and I just verbal diarrhea Juice Plus all over her and was like, this is what I want to do. And I was nervous and blah, blah, blah. And she kind of started laughing at me and she's like, Carson, my kids have been on this for 8 years. I support this. And I had no idea that she was on them or that she was like this or anything. And it was so cool to hear that from someone that I really trusted, that no, this is what you want to do. I support you and you're doing everything you can for your baby. So that's what I did. I started taking those as a prenatal, carried that all the way through my pregnancy. I had a really healthy pregnancy. I wasn't sick, carried full term. It was awesome. And then when our son Weston was born, I was able to like give him Juice Plus through my breast milk. So he was getting every single thing that I was, which made my heart so happy. And lots of my friends, when I tell people that, Weston is almost 2 years old and he's maybe had 3 colds in his life. And that's about it. And they're like, okay, well, you obviously you don't go out of your house or you've never been to a park or blah, blah. But I live a very busy lifestyle. If you guys know me, we are always doing stuff. We're always with friends. Like, it's not that we don't go out and do things. It's that he has a rock solid immune system. And like Ty and I ourselves, I can't even tell you the last time that we were hit down with a cold and weren't able to go to work or do anything like that. So with the products, obviously me falling in love with it, the business was presented to me as well. And if my friend thought I shot down the products, I really shot down the business. I like look back now, I'm like, gosh, Cars, you really went hard on her. But I think that it was something that I needed to know that it was for sure for me. So again, in college, she presented it to me because I fell in love with the products and sent her my mom and dad's names, my grandma and grandpa's, and I was like, can you please just like they know your phone and just can you sign them up? And she's like, well, or you can. And I was like, oh my gosh, no way. You are crazy if you think I'm joining your little pyramid scheme you got going on. And I said that to her. I was so, so harsh. And she's like, Carson, do you know what a pyramid scheme is? And I had no idea. I was like, well, I saw a recent Facebook post that it's not good. Like, I had nothing to say. And I was like, well, it's maybe when there's one person at the top and then we all just push them up and they're very successful. And she looked me dead in the eye and she's like, you literally just described how Walmart is set up. You have your CEO, and then it trickles down to the Walmart greeter or the cleaners or whatever, and there's only going to be one CEO. Where in our company, there are numerous amounts of CEOs, and that I could surpass her at any single time, no matter where we are in the business. And so that aspect of it and that like mind switch of it really got me thinking of like, oh my gosh, this could get me to where I am staying home or I am able to take a family vacation without having to take vacation days. And that's something that really switched with me and made me, you know what, this is something that I want to do. So again, I started in college. I got to where I wanted to be. I let the business be for a bit. The beauty of this is that you're always able to pick it up and take it up wherever you are in your seasons of life. And in that season, it wasn't my top priority. I just started my first big girl job out of college, and that was something I wanted to do until we found out that we were pregnant. We were hit with some crazy crazy bills in our household, and I was like, you know what, I have this in my back pocket and I think it's about time I use it because I already love the product. So that's what I did. And about 2 years ago, I started treating this business like an actual business, and it blew up. I shared from my heart. I shared with people that I knew that could benefit from this. I kind of took those walls down of being scared or being intimidated what people would think of me, and I rocked it. I got to where I was well out earning what I was making at my big girl job. I was able to help with those bills that were coming in that were so incredibly high, and put in new heating systems in our house, and be able to pay off visas and debt. And like in I think I was just going over my numbers, and in I think it was 8 months I made close to $9,000 in bonus money. And just stuff like that is that I would have never expected that to ever happen. And it was truly from me just sharing from my heart. And I know Michelle has said this before, but it's so so true that the products that we have are incredible, but the business that we have is that and more. And I think that if you guys are ever interested in doing something that, maybe you're a little bit scared about, you can know that we were all there. We were all scared of what people were going to think about or think about us. And it's when you get past that, when you realize that those people aren't going to be paying your bills. And when you get that one message from someone saying, say it was Amanda messaging her upline saying, you changed my life. It is all worth it, and it makes everything that more special. So thank you guys for letting me share. Sorry I rambled a little bit, but know that I'm so excited for all of you, and I can't wait to see all your faces.
Thank you so much, Carson. And you do bring up a really good point about what this business has done for you. And we would be remiss if we didn't share both the product and the business. And just please know that you do not have to become a part of this business to order the product. Most people are simply customers. However, we do share both because it is equally life-changing for many of us. And really, like Carson said, the paychecks that we get are direct reflections of how many people's lives we've changed with whole food nutrition. And so I'm just going to share a really quick video with you guys just about our little business opportunity. It's very simple. It's $52 per year. And I really feel like everybody at least needs to know about this. And then that way you can say yes or no for whatever it is. The product, business, you'll know it all and you'll know it's for you.
At think our business model really addresses what people are looking for in kind of the gig economy. The primary reason for that is that our business model is very simple, and it has been very simple for almost 50 years now.
Juice Plus does everything for you. They bill, ship, collect directly to end consumer. All you have to do is share the product and your experience and help others do the same. It does not get more simple than that.
This is a great way to just use the moments, the busyness of your life, and weave this business into everything that you're currently doing.
And I get to do it when I want, with who I want. I do have that choice, which is amazing.
Other jobs, there are things out there, for instance, ride sharing, driving, deliveries.
You're stuck in an office, or you're behind a cash register, or you're working for someone else.
I think it's hard to put a price on being your own boss.
And it's something that goes way beyond just taking our products. It's come with us, get inspired, get educated, get motivated.
It took me from feeling like a stuck stay-at-home mom that was just trying to get through each day to why not help other people experience this, or at least let them know about it, while also working this business with my own personality and in the way that I want to.
It really is about changing lives, inspiring healthy living, and making a difference.
What makes the Juice Plus company unique is this incredible partnership that we have between the people that are out there sharing Juice Plus and how we at corporate do the best we can to support it.
Step by step, from the first level to the next level, someone is there for you.
The company has done an incredible job placing all the infrastructure in place to help you be successful.
There's never been a better time to start the Juice Plus business. If you're asking why, I would say why not?
It takes 3 things: sharing your story, sharing the product, and sharing the business opportunity. And oh, by the way, let's have some fun.
It's $50. There's no overhead. The company does the shipping and the billing for us. All we get to do is talk to people and care for people and educate people on the power of nutrition. And
The most researched nutrition product in the world with the best people in the world, and I don't know who wouldn't want to be a part of this.
Come and join us. Come and join and see what happens when you get a group of people that are locked in on understanding what nutrition can do to the body. Experience the joy and the wellness of it. It's very exciting. I'm telling you, it's exciting.
So I love that video. It just encapsulates a little bit about what you get for your $52 that you pay once per year. The company does everything. And like Carson, I was very, very skeptical about this business, probably even more so than the product. But Sandy brought me to an event because I hadn't been out as a woman since having kids. And she's like, why don't you come to this event and we'll just have a girls' night, and it's about Juice Plus, but just come because you love the product. And I did. I already loved the product. It had already changed my son's life. And I was already secretly thinking that my mom should be on it and my dad should be on it. And I went to this event and I saw that it was a real business opportunity. I saw people making actual residual side incomes. And I thought, oh my goodness, like if I could contribute to my family in even $500 a month would be absolutely life-changing for us. And I could actually maybe shop at a store that's not a consignment store, because I was on such a tight budget at the time. So I got started and I got excited, and right away I started earning $500. It took me a couple of months, and then my life went completely upside down. I was married at the time, but my husband at the time struggled with addiction issues, and nobody knew that. I kept it really PG on Facebook. Everybody thought it was just great. He was a volunteer firefighter and an engineer, and we looked perfect on Facebook. But what my friends and family didn't know is that we were struggling with addiction, and it was really dark. And that girls' weekend was the first time I had felt a sparkle in I don't even know how long. And I just thought, whatever happens with this, I want this community. I need these positive people in my life, and I need that sparkle again, because my kids deserve that. No matter what situation we're in, my kids deserve that version of me. Oh my goodness, it's making me feel emotional. I haven't gone there mentally in a long time. And this community was always with me. It was with me through the divorce that I ended up going through. It was with me in the form of a paycheck to help me buy diapers and put food on the table. It was with me through the good stuff too, meeting my current husband and blending my families and getting into my happily ever after chapter. But it was also with me when my kid's dad passed away due to addiction. And it was my Juice Plus community showing up with a basket of food and offering to help with the kids. I'm sorry, this is so raw. But we share the business opportunity because it has made such a difference for so many of us. I didn't want to go back to teaching when my kids had just lost their dad to divorce. I had hidden every part of that, the bad stuff of the addiction from them. And so they were very blindsided by the divorce. And so I knew I needed to stay with them in that first year. And through that first year, I got to the top level of the company where I had full medical benefits. I replaced my teaching income, and I breathed a sigh of relief thinking, okay, they said it was real, and it was real. And I'm just a normal person. I grew up in a small town of 1,000 people on a farm. And I feel like if I can do it, anyone can do it. And right now, thank you guys for the love. I'm seeing the comments and it's helping. Right now, the company has a wonderful promotion going on because they call Juice Plus the company with a heart. And truly, truly they are. Like when I was going through all that, I was getting messages from people in the corporate office seeing if I was okay. And I just wanted to show you guys what's possible. This is a very short video and it's the last one I'm going to show about what's possible right now with our business, and what the bonuses are like, because the bonuses, you guys, they are how I bought diapers and put food on the table in the beginning when I didn't know how I was going to feed my kids. So let me just share that video with you really quick and then we'll wrap it up. So this is what's possible in your first 30 days right now.
Let me show you an example of what your first 30 days with the Juice Plus company could look like. Right now, they're running a promotion where they are increasing the bonus amounts they are paying to the new people. So let's say, for example, you wanted to sign up for a family discount. You were interested in the quad capsules for yourself, which comes with a free child order of chewables or capsules. You were also going to order a quad order for your husband to get that second free child order, and you guys were interested in a Tower Garden. That would put you to the position of Partner Plus. They are offering a $150 bonus for that level, plus you would get $312 back on your own family's order. So that would immediately give you a paycheck of $462. But let's say, for example, in that first 30 days, you wanted to go a little bit further and you were open to doing a small online event, which we will help you with completely. And through that, you found 5 other people that were interested in Juice Plus. 4 of them wanted to just be customers of yours. So they wanted to try the quad capsules just like you did. And maybe it's your mom, maybe it's a sister, maybe it's a neighbor, maybe it's a friend, whoever thought that Juice Plus might be a fit for them. And they sign up as a customer of yours. But the 5th person is actually interested in doing what you did and getting a discount on their own family's orders. So they sign up, she orders for herself, her husband grabs a Tower Garden, and she's also a Partner Plus. In this example, you would get $50 for helping her do that. She would get that $150 for doing it, and you also have your 4 other customers. You will now be at the position called QSC, and at that level, they pay a $600 bonus for doing it in 30 days. This is the promotion. So all together, you get another $870 just by having a little event and finding 5 more people that are interested. That means in total, in your first 30 days, with your own orders, plus the 5 extra people that you signed up that were interested, you will get $1,332 in your first 30 days.
So that's what's possible. And I am so grateful. That is exactly what Sandy showed me. There wasn't near as much money on the table back when I did it, but she showed me what was possible, even though I was telling her, no, I'm not interested. And she said, if you get, back then it was 7 more customers. So right now you've got your family's order, you're going to get a discount on that. And if you go out and find 5 more people that are interested in Juice Plus by inviting to calls like this or having a private event just like this, we'll run it for you, then you can get to QSC, and that's $1,300 extra into your household. And speaking from a girl who's been there, that is life-changing money. I know it is. I've been there, and it is honestly the most helpful thing when that deposit goes into your bank account on the 10th of the month. So if anything here tonight resonated with you, please let the person who invited you know. You've got 3 choices now. You can choose choice A, which means, hey, I'm good. I was here to support you. I'm glad to give you feedback, but not for me right now. And that's totally okay. Tomorrow will be just like yesterday, and that's your choice, and we totally get it. I chose that for a year. Or maybe you want to choose option B, which is, I love these products. I have been looking for something like this to support my family's nutrition, and I'm in. Like, how can I order this product? Please speak to the person who invited you. This product will ship out to you in like 3 to 4 business days. It comes directly to your door, contact-free delivery, and it is honestly one of the best decisions we've ever made for our health. Or maybe option C is what's interesting to you, and you're interested in either getting a discount on your order or maybe doing a little bit extra and helping the people that you care about in your life by sharing Juice Plus with them. And you're interested in either going for Partner Plus or QSC, and we'll help you with that as well. Or maybe you just want to just get a discount and you're not interested in any promotion, and that's an option too. It's $52 once per year. Please talk to the person who invited you, because that is very, very simple as well, and we can get you signed up lickety split and you'll be ready to give her. So I hope that something resonated with you tonight. Thank you again for spending your evening with us. Talk to the person who invited you if you need any more information. And thank you to Amanda and Carson for sharing your stories tonight. And lots of love, guys. We'll be here again next Thursday at 8:30 with the exact same content if you would like to invite anybody back.